starting five for Boston. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis in center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. And for Miami, Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the 5. And certainly, on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Paris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
Outside Tatum. And the basket is good.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Hero against Holiday. Pass to Adebayo. Tries again. Boston with a rebound. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Hero. Pass to Wiggins. Clock at 2. Adebayo from long range. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Now White lets it fly. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trapdoor?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Tatum against Adebayo. And Holiday, here we go. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Tyler Hero. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
That one's off.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
And he sinks the second. And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Here's Ware. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's White. Pass to Tatum. Got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. And here's Burks. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, do you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Here's Pritchard. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Heat. Horford can't hit. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Mitchell against Holiday. Back to Pritchard. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. They shoot again. And blocked. That one goes. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Robinson. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Left side Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Horford outside. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Holiday. The 3 is up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Robinson on the wing. 1:04 left to play in the first. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. No points so far. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So for Miami, Jaquez is checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Mitchell. And the Celtics also making a change. Craig's checked in. .44 seconds left in the first.